Hey, Wayne here. Hey, I wanted to talk to you about banks. So, it's come to my attention. Um, I went into the my bank the other day. I have multiple banks. I have Chase Manhattan, and then I have a credit union. I went into my credit union the other day um, to do a couple of transactions, and the teller there, she knows me pretty well. I always go to her. Um, she was telling me that multiple credit union banks so far this year have purchased regular um, profit banks. And I'm just kind of curious on how a non-profit credit union purchases a bank for profit. It just doesn't make sense to me. Well, in the same breath, she also told me a story about ATMs closing down Friday nights, all day Saturday, all day Sunday, and then opening late on Monday. I was kind of disturbed by this. I asked her if this is going to happen to my credit union. And she said, well, it hasn't happened to our banks, but it has happened to a few banks across the country. And she told me that it's going to spread out. Banks are now seeing that they save a lot of money by closing down their ATMs. When the banks are closed, the ATMs will be closed, except Monday through Thursday. The ATMs will be open 24 hours Monday through Thursday, but on Friday, when the banks close, the ATMs will close with it and not open again until that Monday morning when your bank opens up. And she said it's catching steam. More and more banks are going to do this, and probably across the country next year, you're going to see at least 50% of banks around the country where their ATMs are going to be shut down on weekends. Now, I know a lot of you probably say, well, I don't use the ATM on weekends anyway. I mean, that's good, but I do. Um, I had a battery on my truck go out last weekend, and I had to go to the ATM to pull out cash to go buy a battery. Um, the reason is the town that I live in, where I bought the battery, their system to run my bank card happened to have been broke and it didn't work. They were only accepting cash. And I get a discount at this place because I buy so much from there. So the battery, I saved like 18% on my battery, a brand new battery from them versus going to Walmart. So it was cheaper to buy it there. So I had to pay cash because their system was broke down. And so there are multiple people that actually do use ATMs on the weekend. Well, if those ATMs are closed down, shut down, and they're no longer working during the weekend, well, what are we going to do? I guess nothing, because you're not going to be able to get cash. This is unacceptable in my eyes. I worked very hard for my money. I deserve to get my money whenever I want it, and that's just that. Anyway, well, what are your thoughts about it? I'm Wayne, and I'll see you on the next one.